Hey everyone, welcome back to Journey of Wendy Smuggle. In the last video, Ron was dragged by a black dog into the Whooping Willow. Harry and Hermione followed them through the tunnel into the Shrieking Shack. Ron pointed out, the black dog was an Animax. It's Sirius Black. Let's continue today's story. Sirius Black stepped out from behind the old dog. Hermione shouted, "If you want to kill Harry, you will have to kill us too." Sirius replied coldly, "Only one has to die tonight." Harry's anger exploded. He charged forward, knocking Sirius to the ground, and raised his wand. Just at that moment, Lupin burst into the room. Why was he here? Tonight, Lupin checked the Marauder's map. He saw Harry, Hermione, and Ron at Hagrid's heart, but also noticed another person with them. Then he saw Sirius dragging Ron toward the Shrieking Shack, so he followed. Lupin raised his wand, pointing at Sirius. But in the next second, to everyone's shock, he lowered it and hugged Sirius. Hermione shouted, "I trust you. You're a werewolf." Lupin asked, surprised, "How did you know?" Hermione said she figured out since Snape made them write essay on how to recognize the werewolf. Sirius interrupted. He couldn't wait any longer. 12 years in Azkaban. It's time to kill him. Harry shouted, "You betrayed my parent. You deserve to die." Lupin stopped him. "It wasn't Sirius, Harry. It was someone else who betrayed your parents." Just then, Snape burst in. Why was he here? Lupin forgot to take his Azkaban potion tonight, so Snape went to deliver it. But Lupin wasn't in his office. Then Snape found the Marauder's map and saw them in the Shrieking Shack. When Lupin tried to explain, Snape stopped him. He said he already told Dumbledore that Lupin was not trustable since he taught at Hogwarts. Then Snape pointed to Sirius. He threatened to hand both Lupin and Sirius over to the Dementors. Harry wanted to hear the truth, but Snape refused to listen to Harry. He only wanted to take Sirius back to Azkaban. Harry quietly took his wand and used spell to knock Snape unconscious. Sirius finally revealed the truth. 12 years ago, Peter Pettigrew betrayed Harry's parent and cut off his own finger and ran away, framing Sirius. Then Sirius came to Ron and grabbed the scabbards from Ron's hand. Lupin and Sirius raised their wands. In a flash of light, the right transformed into a small, trembling man. It was Peter Pettigrew. Peter pleaded, "The Dark Lord was so powerful. What could I do?" Sirius shouted back, "I would die." Lupin and Sirius were ready to kill him, but Harry stopped them. He didn't want his father's best friends to become murderers. He wanted Peter handed over, so Sirius could finally be proven innocent. After 12 years of suffering, Sirius' name could at last be cleared in front of his friends. They climbed out from the banister of Whooping Willow, bringing Peter Pettigrew and Snape. For the first time, Sirius smiled at Harry. "I'm not sure if you know, but I'm your godfather," he said. Harry replied, "I know." Sirius continued, You know, Harry, when everything's settled, if you ever wanted a different home, you could come live with me. Harry felt an overwhelming sense of hope and happiness. It was one of his best moments in his life. He finally had a chance to leave the Dursleys and live with someone who truly cared for him. Suddenly, Hermione cried, "Look!" Lupin froze. He hadn't taken his potion tonight. His body started to tremble. Sirius yelled, "Run!" and leapt on him. But it was too late. Before their eyes, Lupin transformed into a werewolf. Sirius transformed to a black dog and tried to hold Lupin back, but was thrown aside. Snape regained consciousness. He protected the 3 students behind him. Peter Pettigrew took the chance, transformed into a rat again, and disappeared into the darkness. Harry threw a stone to distract the werewolf. Lupin turned toward Harry. Just then, a distant howl echoed through the forest. Lupin traced the song and vanished. Harry found Sirius collapsed by the lake. Then the air grew older. Hundreds of Dementors were gliding toward them. Harry raised his wand. "Expecto Patronum!" he cried, but only a faint light appeared. The Dementor drew closer. One of them leaned down, ready to give Sirius the case. Through the blur, Harry saw someone cross the lake. A brilliant silver Patronus burst forth, driving the Dementors away. Harry collapsed. Snape brought the student and the unconscious Sirius back to the castle. He was praised for capturing Sirius Black and saving the student. When Harry awoke in the hospital wing, he learned Sirius had been captured again. He tried to explain everything to the Minister for Magic Fudge, but Fudge didn't believe him. Will Sirius Black be sent back to Azkaban once again? Can Harry rescue Sirius? That's the end of story today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.